Hey guys, Hokey Hannah here. So, I know it looks like I'm going to be doing a pack opening or a trade confirmation. I'm actually going to try and do a deck check like this. Usually I do it with my phone, and it's shaky and I don't really like it. It also takes forever to upload like that. So I'm going to go ahead and try it on my webcam and see how this comes out. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see all the cards laid out, but I will tell you how many I have of each and a full deck list will be listed below. So check that out. I guess I'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to try and make this one not as long as the rest, so I'm going to try and not talk the whole time. I know it's hard for me, right? Anyways, to start off, to run this deck, run with 26 lands. Yeah, that's really it. To start, I'm going to be looking back and forth, so I have 4 islands. I just chose Zendikar. They're all Zendikar except for my 2. So you have a Zendikar mountain. So 4 islands, 1 mountain, and 2 swamps for the basics. I couldn't find Zendikar swamp that I liked, but I really like the art on this. Isn't it super awesome? I love it. Anyways, so that is the swamps. Or I mean, that is the basic lands. Now, I have 3 Blood Crypts. Blood Crypt is a shock land, so it is a Rakdos one, so it's mountain and swamp. And I think everybody really knows how shocklands work. If you're watching this and you don't, shockland just means that it comes in tapped, unless you pay 2 life, and it's not tapped. Voila, shockland. So, 3 Blood Crypts. Then I have a Desolate Lighthouse. It's just a land. Helps me draw cards. Then I have a playset of Dragon Skull Summit. Dragon Skull Summit. Sorry, it's just a dual. I just shook my camera. It's just a dual land, so it's swamp and mountain, black and red. So unless you do not control one of those, it comes in tapped. Everyone knows how dual lands work. Next, I have 2 Drowned Catacomb. Another dual land, black and blue. Work the same way. Control black or blue. Then I have an evolving. Just getting over being sick, so mind with me. Bear with me, mind with me. It's also kind of late, I guess. Evolving Wild. It's in there so I can help me search for basic lands. Actually 2. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? 2 Evolving Wilds. Then we have a playset of Sulphur Falls, another dual land, blue and red, and then last but not least, one of my personal faves, Steam Vents. I have 3. I want 4. So if I do a trade binder and you have one, I want one. I do want 4 of these. I have 3. They are Shocklands, Island and Mountain. Again, Shocklands, pay 2 life, or it's tapped. So that's all for my lands. Kudos. Other than me wanting one more Steam Vent. So now we're gonna do my lovely Planeswalkers. Okay, Planeswalkers. To start, I run with 3 Jace, Architect of Thought. He's good for control decks. I don't really know what else to say other than awesome for control. And then his -2 ability, it's like Dr. Fiction. We all know how that works, and it's really awesome. So that's why he's in there. Good for control. My phone just went off. Then we have, I've run with 4 Planeswalkers, by the way. 4 hard hitters. Number 2 on the roster Liliana of the Veil. Again, she's good with control decks too, because she makes people get rid of their cards, and I don't know, she just helps you out because you're controlling the field. You're getting rid of like creatures or random cards, whatever. Then Temio. Other than, I think, the art on her card is amazing. Like, look at it. I think it's so awesome. I think she looks so cool. But she's also really good with control decks, obviously, because you tap and you control their permanent, and then it won't untap on their next, main phase. But the real good one is her -8, which is so sick. If you can keep her out long enough to actually get this on there, it'll be awesome, because makes your hand unlimited, and anything that will go into your graveyard actually goes into your hand. So that's why it's good with control. Yeah. Last but least, my favorite of all, Nicol Bolas. I think everybody knows why Nicol Bolas is in here, because he's awesome. I don't even really need to discuss why he's that awesome, but if you just go with his -9, if you actually get him to that ability, where they have 7 damage, and they have to discard 7 lands, and they discard 7 like cards, it's permanents, it's crazy. It's just crazy. And even if you can't get to that, it's really good, because like his +3 destroy target non-creature permanent, or -2 is gain control of target creature. Like, he's just a really, really good control deck card. He is made for control. That's all for Planeswalkers. Now we're gonna go into creatures. For creatures, I have Desecration Demon. He has flying. 6/6 with flying, actually. And the good thing with this guy is his ability. It says, like, at the beginning of the thing, the turn, the player can sacrifice one of their cards to keep this guy, to make him tapped. And then if they do that, he gets a +1/+1 counter. So if they want to stop him from attacking because he has flying, and they have to sacrifice their card, he's just going to get stronger. So he's awesome. Then good old Snappies. Got 2 Snapcasters. Flash 2/1. Everyone knows about Snapcaster. I'm not going to sit here and talk about it. This video is already 8 minutes long. Okay. Next we have Legendary Creature. Okay. This one. Legendary Creature. Nib Mizzet Draco Genius. I really like this card. I think he looks like a total BA sitting up there. If it wasn't so blurry from my sleeves. Nib Mizzet, flying with 5/5. Awesome card. He's just really good. Like, again, for control, because if he does any damage, then you get to draw a card. Like, just great. Just awesome. And then we have good old Olivia Voldaren. Oh yeah. Flying with 3/3. So awesome. Both her abilities are really good. The first one, you'll use it if she deals 1 damage to another target creature. That creature becomes a vampire, and you get a +1/+1 on her. And then her second one, if you do it, which is 3 with 2 swamps, you can gain control of that vampire as long as you, the vampire you just created, as long as you have her still. So that's why she's awesome. My chair keeps sliding backwards. Sorry. Okay. Then we have a foreign card, Demonic Rising. It's good because it gets that 5/1/5/1 or 5/5/1 5/5 demon token on the battlefield. Then we're gonna go into artifacts. For artifacts, I have 3 Rakdos key runes. I don't really want to talk about all of these you tap it and you get a swamp or a mountain. And then if you tap swamp or mountain, it becomes a 3/1 black red devil artifact creature with first strike till the end of turn. And that is for the artifacts. I only have 3, and they're only the Rakdos. But next we're doing instants, and I have a ton of those. The next one is a 3-drop, and it's Counterflux. Good. It's not the cheapest instant, but it's still good. It cannot be countered by spells or abilities. I'm not gonna read or talk about everything on the card. And then the next instant, Cyclonic Rift, Cyclonic Rift, 2-drop. Return target non-land permanent to that I don't control to their hand. Obviously, you return their non-land permanent to their hand. So again, the whole control thing. Basically, this deck is all about controlling your partner's actions and not letting them do anything at all. The next instant that we have is a 3-drop, and I really like this one. Forbidden Alchemy. You look at the top 4 cards of your library and you choose one, and then you put the other 3 in your graveyard. You could say that sucks or not, nah. But the kicker is, if you have your little Tamiyo out and you use these suckers, then and you have the Tamiyo with your -8 ability, then you can have as big a hand as you want, and any card that goes into your graveyard goes into your hand. So all of those cards that you looked at and you had to put in your graveyard, you back in your hand if you have Tamiyo out, and if you can do that ability. Just the thought. But instant 3-drop, 2 Forbidden Alchemy. Next we have 2. Oh, sorry, it's out of order. Okay, Syncopate. Almost said that wrong. Syncopate. Its mana cost is really just what you want to make it. That's why it says X, if you could see. You choose however many you want, and then I'm just gonna read it. I can't even think. Counter target spell unless it's counter pace X, which is what I choose. So say I chose 8. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into its owner's graveyard. So unless that person paid that, I get to exile the card. Brain fart right there. Alright, now we have another instant, which is another good one for control, because it helps me gain cards. It's easy, it's a 2-drop. Think twice, you just draw a card. Also it's flashback, but that's why it's good. Another instant. Told you there's a lot of instants. That ends the instants, though. So now, Sorcery. This is my favorite. Oh my god. Someone just texted me something weird. My favorite by far. I love this card. Just because it's so cheap and really good for control decks and strong opponents that you're facing. Dreadbore! And I only have 2. But I kind of think I should put more. I don't know. But it's destroy target. Oh my god. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Which is awesome. Because if I'm playing another person with planeswalkers, then definitely want to have these guys to get rid of those big tough cards. Because I don't want to be facing another Nicobolus. I don't know about you, but these guys are handy. And they're only a 2-drop. So they're so cheap. Then we have cards are upside down. Another 2-drop, Mysium Mortars. Good, it does 4 damage to target creature. I mean, I don't really know what else to say other than it's 4 damage. Get rid of those creatures. Then we have one of my personal favorites for sorcery, and I've had it in like all of my decks that have red. Pillar of Flame. I really like Pillar of Flame because it's cheap. It's 1-drop and it does 2 damage to target creature or player. So your choice. So say they're really close to dying and they only have like 6 life points and they can't stop them. You put these guys out. Done. Or if you use it on a creature that you really don't like, say it was almost dead when they block with it and you use this and it destroyed it, then it would be exiled instead of put into the graveyard, which is always a good thing. Can't bring that thing back. So that's Pillar of Flame. And then the last for the deck is a 4-drop and a sorcery, and it's Sever the Bloodline. Sever the Bloodline, you exile target creature that with the same name as that creature. Exile target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature. So you choose it and you exile it, and any other ones that they have that have the same name. So say it was Huntmaster and I'm playing a Huntmaster and I want to get rid of them, they're gonna have to exile all of them. All of them. So I had 2 of those. So that ends the deck. So besides the 26 lands, I can go back through this and tell you exactly how many I had of each one. Alright. So we're going to start from the beginning. 2 Sever the Bloodline for sorceries. 3 Pillar of Flame. 2 Mizium Mortars. 2 Dreadbore. 3 Think Twice. 2 Syncopate. Should really hold them like that. 2 Forbidden Alchemy. A Cyclonic Rift. Counterflux. 3 Rakdos Keyrune. Demonic Rising. Olivia Voldaren. Niv Mizzet. 2 Snapcasters. Desecration Demon. Nicol Bolas. Tamiyo. Lily. And 3 Jace. As well as the 26 lands. So, guys, that is all for Grixis Control. I don't know what you think. I like it. This is the first time I've ever ran that big of a multicolored deck. I've never done red, blue, and black. It's crazy. But I kind of dig it. I've never really done control decks. I've always, I don't know, I don't really play like defensively like that, but I like it. It works well. I actually did not get to go and try to set Friday Night Magic yesterday, but hopefully next week. We also have a Monday Magic down here. I don't know if you guys have it, but we do. And I might try it that, because it's more of a friendly one. It's not competition, so I can actually see how it works. But as far as like friendly playing with friends and stuff, it's worked well, and I like it. Sorry it's taken this long to get to a deck tech. I know I haven't done one in forever, and I feel like a failure, but I've had a lot of stuff with school and family and stuff. So, I don't know. I guess that's all. What other video? I had to do another. Oh, my questions! I keep forgetting. I will do the questions video. I think I'm going to do it tomorrow, because Sundays are lazy days, and I'll probably do it tomorrow and just write them all on index cards or something. But it is coming, I promise. So if you want to ask me any more questions, go ahead and do that, and I will answer them tomorrow. Other than that, comment, rate, subscribe. Keep sharing my videos, and like my channel, and all that jazz, and more deck techs to come. I'm doing an EDH deck. Dun dun dun. Never done that before, but I'm doing it. Working on getting the cards now, so trade binder will probably be as soon as I can get the time. Anyways, guys, this is almost 20 minutes long. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna go. Later, Gators.